A renowned Hamilton psychiatrist testified today at the trial of Alek Minassian. He says while autism could have made him unable to grasp the wrongfulness of his van attack that killed 10 people, his defense of not being criminally responsible doesn't meet the test. Lisa Hepfner has the latest.
After Alek Minassian's arrest for the carnage he left around Yonge Street, a court ordered a 2-month psychiatric assessment. He was sent to St. Joseph's Healthcare and a forensic psychiatry team led by a doctor considered a founder of his field by the College of Physicians and Surgeons. Dr. John Bradford has examined some of Canada's most notorious killers, such as Robert Pickton and Paul Bernardo. Now that he's done a report on Alek Minassian, the semi-retired specialist has become interested in how autism could potentially be a factor in other mass murders. The research so far has been minimal. Most people with autism are not violent and do not engage in criminal behavior, Bradford said. Autism does not cause people to become violent. Autistic people are more likely to be victims of violence. But Bradford says there are examples of deviant behavior and even mass murder among people on the spectrum. But when accused or acquitted because of a mental disability, it almost always involves a psychotic episode. Minassian has never been psychotic or delusional, as far as doctors can tell.
I was driving down Yonge because I knew it would be a busy area, and then as soon as I saw there were pedestrians, I just decided to go for it.
Instead, as in his police interview hours after the attack, Minassian has 2 autistic traits that doctors say may have contributed: a lack of empathy and a hyper-focus on mass murders. Clearly a profound lack of empathy. From my point of view, it's quite chilling, Bradford said of the way Minassian described the attack. Minassian is not schizophrenic, psychopathic, or narcissistic, in Bradford's opinion. There's no Canadian legal precedent of autistic traits used to support a not criminally responsible decision, but hypothetically, Bradford says the courts could make that call. It's possible. That's as far as I can go, Bradford says. Minassian told Bradford his motive was notoriety, and he attached himself to an internet subculture and a California mass murder manifesto in order to magnify his infamy. Ultimately, we really don't know which lie is the lie and which is the truth, prosecutor John Rinaldi said. Dr. Bradford's opinion is that Minassian's autism does not help him meet the standard of not criminally responsible. It has to be something that deprives you of an operating mind, Rinaldi offered. Bradford agreed. His testimony resumes tomorrow. Lisa Hepfner, CHCH News.